A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant development following the tragic events of October 7, 2023, Lieutenant General Herzi Halevi, the Chief of Staff of the Israel Defense Forces, IDF, announced his resignation on Tuesday, citing the military's failure to prevent the unexpected and deadly attack by Hamas militants. This decision marks a pivotal moment in Israel's military leadership as the nation grapples with the aftermath of the assault that resulted in the loss of approximately 1,200 Israeli lives and the abduction of around 250 individuals to Gaza. In his resignation letter, Halevi expressed deep remorse for the security lapses that occurred under his command, stating, "My responsibility for the terrible failure accompanies me every day, every hour, and will for the rest of my life." He plans to step down officially on March 6, 2025. Halevi's resignation is not an isolated incident. It follows a wave of public outrage and calls for accountability from various sectors of Israeli society. A significant portion of the population holds Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu accountable for the intelligence and military failures that led to the attack. Yet Netanyahu has remained defiant, refusing to resign and insisting that he will address the matter only after the war concludes. The October 7th attack by Hamas, which is backed by Iran, has led to a prolonged military response from Israel, resulting in a devastating conflict that has spanned over 15 months. The toll on both sides has been catastrophic, with the Hamas-controlled Health Authority in Gaza reporting over 47,000 Palestinian deaths as a result of the ongoing military operations. The destruction in Gaza has been extensive, with significant portions of the territory reduced to rubble due to relentless Israeli airstrikes. In the wake of the ceasefire that took effect on Sunday, a significant humanitarian effort has been underway. Approximately 280 trucks carrying aid and fuel entered Gaza from Egypt on Tuesday, marking the third day of the ceasefire. This influx of supplies is crucial for the beleaguered population, with more than 1,700 trucks having crossed into Gaza since the ceasefire began. Among these trucks were 25 vehicles specifically designated for fuel, which is desperately needed for medical and emergency services. The ceasefire agreement not only halts the immediate violence, but also facilitates the exchange of hostages held by Hamas for Palestinian prisoners in Israeli jails. The first swap occurred on Sunday, with 3 hostages released in exchange for 90 Palestinian detainees. This initial exchange is part of a broader plan that aims to release a total of 1,904 Palestinian prisoners in return for 33 remaining hostages over the next several weeks. As the situation evolves, the Israeli military continues to face scrutiny over its preparedness and response capabilities. Halevi's resignation, alongside that of General Jaron Finkelman, who oversaw the IDF's Southern Command, underscores the growing pressure on military leaders to take responsibility for the failures that have led to such profound loss of life. In his letter, Halevi acknowledged the heavy price paid by Israel in terms of human lives and the emotional toll on families affected by the violence. He emphasized that the failures on October 7th would haunt him indefinitely, reflecting the gravity of the situation and the expectations placed on military leadership. While Halevi has been commended for the IDF's achievements in restoring Israel's military deterrence and strength following the attack, critics within Netanyahu's government have expressed dissatisfaction with the conduct of the war. Finance Minister Bezalel Smotrich, a hardliner within the coalition, has publicly criticized Halevi for what he perceives as a lack of aggression in the military's operations against Hamas. As Israel navigates this complex and volatile landscape, the resignation of its top military official raises questions about the future of military strategy and governance in the country. With public sentiment shifting and calls for accountability growing louder, the coming weeks will be crucial in determining how Israel addresses the challenges posed by Hamas and the broader implications for regional stability. The ongoing conflict, marked by its tragic human toll and geopolitical ramifications, continues to unfold as both sides grapple with the consequences of their actions. As the ceasefire remains in effect, the focus will shift to humanitarian efforts and the fate of hostages, while the political landscape in Israel undergoes a significant transformation in the wake of Halevi's resignation. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.